Ladies and gentlemen, the summer hiatus is over. I'm kidding. We'll probably have another one before the next episode. Welcome back. Episode 58, Triple Threat Talk. My name is Connor Ryan.
Jonah Newberg, and welcome back.
Sorry for getting you mid-bite, Jonah. I'm so sorry. Jonah, how are you? You and I have been in the same state and didn't see each other, but that is okay.
Yeah.
How was Rockport?
Dude, been busy. A lot of traveling, a lot of work, the usual.
The usual.
How was your 4th of July?
It was good. I went to the Cape for the day, came back, and then kind of just hung out. Day before, I went to Rhode Island to visit my friend Peter. Yeah, happy 250 to America. Nothing major has happened in the sports world since our last podcast. Kidding. Of course.
It's sports. There's always something.
I mean, we're going to kick it off in about 5 seconds after I tell everybody to like and subscribe, follow down below, leave a comment, follow the socials. They're in the description. Jonah, World Cup. We're going to start there, and then we'll go NBA.
Yeah.
I know how you feel about some of the certain things, as in primarily just the
you mean it being rigged?
I mean, of course. Well, obviously it's rigged. We all know that. As if we'll talk about him in a sec. I'm obviously not as nearly as a soccer guy as you. I understand. We obviously had our conversations about the Lamine Yamal thing, which in hindsight, it is a bad look. It is a bad look. It's more so as the casual fan, in me with what I'm about to say. But the brother's shoulder ain't his on, that ain't his hand. I understand the rule from the sleeve length down.
That's a handball.
And it hit in your elbow. It hit in your elbow. So I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Good call. He was flopping like a fish. That was a little crazy. But 1-0 anyway. You take away that goal. Boom. Obviously, I understand things would have changed. Yada yada yada. Whatever. But the World Cup has been a while.
Yeah.
And
I hate Argentina.
That's fair.
I can't, dude. It's so rigged for them. It's ridiculous.
I'm not their path has been ridiculously easy. Of course,
it's been easy. The refs have been in their favor in every game. I mean, they should have lost to Cape Verde. They should have lost to Egypt.
The funniest part was
they had the crazy call. They gave a red card for a dive in the Switzerland game, and you have some crazy calls in the England game, and you're just like, oh my God, what's next?
I had my coworker / my friend Jacob go, I am rooting for England today against Argentina. And I had to look at him dead in the eye and say, Jacob, I'd say you're one of the more patriotic people in this country. You're rooting for England on America's 250. He was like, no.
I wanted England to win it all.
I didn't. Because here's it's purely just an optics perspective. Imagine if England won their first World Cup in a really long time on American soil on America's 250th birthday.
That'd be hilarious.
They would have hung it over our head for the rest of our lives. So it is what it is. Why did the guy not pass it off to Holland when they had the breakaway? Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that was
tough.
Well, what led to England's first goal was the ball hit the damn camera cable.
Yeah.
I'm like, in no other sport, because obviously in Premier League and La Liga, they don't have cameras above, they don't have the sky cameras like that.
The only camera, the only sport that for obvious reasons, the only sport that makes sense that it would have possibly happened before is American football.
Yeah.
But 90% of the time when they do the wire cameras, they set it up from behind so it isn't in the action.
Yeah,
and if it does go under,
it
somebody's running under them with a fumble. So, but I mean, I am glad. I do love the World Cup. I am glad it is every 4 years, though.
Yeah.
Because obviously for the spectacle of it, it would be really hard to do every year.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why it's such a big event when it happens.
That's what I mean. And as well, it's even every 2 years, you would lose some of the mysticalness of it. 4 years.
Yeah, that's why every 2 years is then the Euros in between and Copa America and all that.
So it's like a true split even 2 years. So in 2028, the Copa and the Euros will happen. 2030 next World Cup.
Yeah, Euros. Exactly. It's nice. So kind of alternates like that.
I did not realize that it was an every 2 years thing for Euros.
Yeah, so Euros is Yeah, basically. So
sorry. So they're
they're all every 4 years. It's just 2-year
but
break.
got you. Okay, it just splits up
So next
evenly with
summer,
the World Cup.
nothing.
Summer
Summer
after that,
28 will
Euros and
be the
Copa,
Euros
29
and like
nothing, 30 World Cup. Got you.
correct. Yeah, 32 Euros, all that.
Yep, got you. Okay,
So yeah, it's kind of nice. I think somewhere in between like 27 or 29 is like UEFA Nations League. There's like a
got you.
random tournament that falls in
Got you.
summertime, but
That just like fills the gap a little
like
bit.
last summer was Nations League with
Like a question.
it was yeah.
Club World Cup.
Uh-huh.
How often is that?
Okay. So Club World Cup, they changed it. So it was last summer, and I think they are now changing it to every 2 or every 4. Because before it was every year.
Got you. But they'll probably
And
do it where it's like a gap. They'll take the gap year sort of
I
between
think
the World
so,
Cup.
I'm
Okay.
guessing, but
Eh,
I think the next one, they said since this might be in Qatar, that it would be in the winter, so it'd be in the middle of this both of all the seasons, which
Oh,
makes no sense. It's like what they did with the World Cup in 2022, where they
yeah.
stopped the Premier League for, like, 2 months for it. I don't like that, but they're talking about doing that, and I don't think it's this year, but don't quote me on that, but I know
I
they were
won't.
changing
Don't
the
worry.
format of it, but Club World Cup is basically the FIFA or the UEFA rankings of all the best club teams around the world
Got
into,
you.
like, one tournament.
Because I know Champions League is like the winners are top 3 or
Yeah, it's like
4 depending on the
yeah,
league,
depending on
and
the
it's
league,
just
it's either
like
top 4 or top 2, so, like,
yeah.
I think, like, for
Prem
example, like, Switzerland gets, like, 2,
League it might get probably
Netherlands
gets
gets 2,
2,
but La Liga or Spain
Premier
gets
League.
Premier League got 6 this year, funny
Got
enough.
you.
But yeah, most of the big clubs like Italy, Germany, Spain, England,
They get
and,
4.
they all get at least
4
4.
minimum, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Like the bigger, more prominent soccer
Yeah,
nations having more of the bigger prominent clubs
and then, like,
and the
yeah,
better
Netherlands will
teams.
get, like, 2,
Yeah,
Turkey will get
usually like an
1 or
Ajax and a
2.
PSV or
Yeah,
something pops
exactly.
in and what yeah, that makes sense.
Um, yeah, dude, soccer's great. Premier League starts in, like, a month. Can't wait.
I mean, yeah, I've been Joe and I might say it. I might actually follow the Premier League this year. I might actually do
You
it.
you gotta do it.
I'm gonna do
You
a
need
team. I'm gonna follow a
you need a
team.
team.
I understand I did I understand I did I think I was
You were an Everton fan for, like, a
I
week.
was an Everton fan for like a week, and then I realized that was a
You're
bad
up then you hopped on the
choice.
Bournemouth train for a
I was
little
a
bit.
Bournemouth bandwagoner for a tad bit of time, but I mean, hey, I'll
Alright, so we
I'll
got
do
a,
some research and I'll figure it out.
we could do a Premier League randomizer for we can just eliminate a team or 2
Ooh, let's do
for you.
yeah. So wait, so when's the Premier League? Like a month away, you said ish.
Yeah, it's, like, August 22nd,
So
so,
later
like, a
half of
month.
August. Okay. What if for the next? Because how many teams are there? There are like 20.
There's 20.
Okay. What if for the next? How about this? We'll try and
Yeah.
get 3 episodes out before the Premier League starts,
Mhm. Including this one or after?
including including this one, because
Mhm.
next week will be tough because I'm going to Pittsburgh for a little bit, and then not the following week, but the week after, I'm leaving for Alaska for a week and a half. So that will be our like last hiatus before we kind of dial in for NFL season, Premier League, and everything like that, and then previews for NBA and everything.
Mhm.
So what if we did before we dive into the NBA and everything? 5. Do you have the randomizer up right now?
Yeah, I got it up.
5 spins. We're gonna
Okay.
eliminate 5 teams right now, and I will write them down. Let me get my
Okay.
notebook.
I can also leave it out, but yeah. 'Cause I can also do it where I can just delete the team once it's in, and then
I was
it'll
gonna say if you could
I
do
can delete
that,
it.
that would be fantastic.
Alright.
So
Are you ready for
teams,
spin number 1?
hold on, teams Connor will not support in PL. Okay. Who is my first team that I will not be supporting?
The first team is let's spin it. You will not be an Ipswich Town fan.
Okay. I can work with that.
Let's delete Ipswich.
Bye bye Ipswich. Didn't like you anyway. Next team.
Next, you are not a Tottenham fan.
All right. Thank God. Thank fuck. I can't go from being a Boston fan to being like, yeah, let's give you the one team that like doesn't win. I
Yeah,
understand they won the Europa League like recently. They won some sort of championship in the last couple of years because I remember it was a big deal that
they won. They won Europa League.
yeah, because I remember it was like right after Kane left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah. So thank God. All right, so no Ipswich Town, no Spurs.
All right, next team. You are not a fan of Coventry City.
Shout out Coventry.
They just got promoted, so they wouldn't be good anyways.
Fine by me.
That was 3 teams that we got rid of, I believe, so far.
So yeah, we have 2 more.
All right. Let's see what your next team is. You are not a Chelsea fan.
It's fine by me.
They're not bad.
They're a good fandom to have. They just
Yeah.
haven't been as good as of late. Too many
Yeah, I think-
managers, too many changes.
Yeah, I think they'll be decent this year.
Is Xabi Alonso
right.
actually their manager?
Is that who they? No, he's at
I thought he was at Bayern. That's Vincent Company.
Madrid.
Is he going to Real Madrid now?
I think so.
I think so. That would make sense because Ancelotti's leaving. So last spin. And then we'll
Let's
talk
just
about
actually.
NBA. Confirm that
What
piece
team
of
is he
info,
at?
and then we'll go NBA. And
Oh,
watch.
he's at. Oh yeah, he did. No, he did take over Chelsea. Sorry, he was at Madrid.
That's what it was.
You
Okay.
got it backwards. All right, last team that you cannot root for, any team that you want off this list.
Just for the sake of you, United.
Well, it's your lucky day 'cause I just got United.
God did.
Awesome. All right. Until next week.
Until next week.
So the teams left, you have our Arsenal, which I would be pissed if you got Arsenal.
I was gonna say that's probably my next team that I know you.
Honestly, I'm happy with any team that's left for you except for Arsenal.
That's fair.
You could get Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Hull City, Leeds, Liverpool, Man City, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, and Sunderland.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll
Until
be
next
back.
week.
We'll be back in with 5 more teams that Connor won't be a fan of next week.
And then when we get down to the final 5, it's just like, what are we gonna do?
I think we'll just continue to just do the same thing.
So it's gonna be like you're gonna get down to 2 teams.
Yeah, and it could either be like Man City or like
Hull,
Bournemouth
like
or
Fulham.
Hull.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
Wolves.
Okay, perfect. I guess we'll just go to the end.
Cool, perfect. Jonah, it is pretty crazy that you and I have not sat down for a podcast since Jaylen Brown was traded from the Boston Celtics.
But since he's gotten traded, the Red Sox haven't lost a game.
I couldn't be happier. They are the hottest team in baseball right now. I was gonna bring that up in just a second. Maybe. Thank you for bringing that up. Great segue.
Let me
Doubleheader
get my
winner.
Red Sox hat.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
We're both getting our Red Sox hats. I got a jersey. I got a Red Sox jersey.
I just realized the hat was right behind my computer that I was looking for.
So I don't know, dude. I'm wearing the Jaylen Brown jersey. Mike will love this. Big Mike got the Jaylen Brown jersey. I got the Patriots hat.
Yep.
Because I'm ready for NFL. But we'll throw on the Sox hat for right now.
Gotta throw on the Sox.
This is a Boston sports podcast.
This is a Boston sports podcast that also does national coverage, but we favor our Boston sports teams. Why? Because we're degenerates.
That's
best. Why.
Hell yeah. That's a tough hat.
New hat. Also, shout out the new C's hat I got.
That's clean.
Clean. All right. Sox are the hottest team in baseball. Anyway, back to the main story. I was at the gym. Where were you?
I was in my sister's apartment in New York City working. I think we were watching a World Cup game or something. It was like in between.
Yeah.
And I get the notification. And I was like, Celtics All-Star Finals MVP Jaylen Brown traded. And I was like, God, it's finally here. And then I read Philadelphia. I was like, what the fuck? And then I read Paul George. I'm like, this has got to be fake. I'm like, this we got prescription P. We got pandemic P.
We have competition now in the 617.
My goodness. Dude.
I'm gonna before I get into my actual reaction, I'm gonna read you off a collection.
We have podcast P.
We have podcast P. I'm gonna read
Think
off a collection of
Podcast P would get on the
texts.
podcast with us? Probably.
You never know. Nah.
Can you make? We gotta make that happen.
Somebody, I texted like my brother and three of his friends, and I just said, I basically said, this is like initial reactions, and I'll go into how I feel right now in just a second. I said, I just don't know how we are a piece away from getting Giannis to getting podcast fucking P.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, I'd take Klingon, Drew, and Sharp. And I said, in a heartbeat. And then my brother AJ just goes, my brother's a podcaster, bro. And I just reply in all caps, respect my area. I claim turf. I run the 617 podcasting game.
That's fair.
I mean, all I saw Blockbuster, and I kind of knew it was it. Because, I mean, there wasn't.
I was not expecting, of all teams, you traded to the team that
I
eliminated
agree.
us from the playoffs.
That's my one thing is like, I will dive into the package in just a second. I think we'll probably have a little bit. I don't know. Actually, we'll have an argument. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a sec. But I was like kind of sick to my stomach when I realized it was the Sixers.
Yeah, dude.
Here's the thing.
We should have just traded him for fucking Jared McCain, dude.
Jared McCain and the 2 picks. I mean, on a cost reason, sure.
Dude, I would have been like, give me that.
Because then you could just flip picks for Trey Murphy. And then be like, all right, sweet. Now we have Trey Murphy.
Still possible
with a salary factor. I think we'd have to give up something. I think we'd have to give
Paul
up
George. Bye. Oh god, what a terrible trade. He's 36 years old.
I know.
He had like 3 good games in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they were against
the Celtics.
Us.
Yeah, and then against the Knicks, he looked awful. He was suspended for 25 games for using drugs.
Yep.
And the fact that we could have gotten Giannis had we wanted to just give him 5% more of the salary for 1 more year, because they said the Celtics offered him 2 years, 30% of the cap extension. He wanted 3 for 35. For whatever reason, our new cheap ass owners didn't want to do that. So we went out and instead traded a Finals MVP who's 20. What is he? 28?
29.
29. Finals MVP, 29-year-old who averaged 32 points last year. 6th in MVP voting.
He did not average 32 points last year. He averaged 29.
Are you sure?
100%. If he was one of like 3 players in the league to average 30, he would not have been 6th in MVP voting. It was like Shea and Luka, I think, were the only clear like 30-point per game guys. If JB was 36 and 6 or 31,
close enough.
I'll give credit more. But
we traded him for a guy who's washed and 36 years old and making just as much money.
Here's the thing, though.
It's the worst trade. I don't know what Brad's doing. I hope Brad has another move up his sleeve, but Brad must have been high or something when he made this trade.
Brad does have something up his sleeve. Brad does have something up his sleeve.
Do you know? Do you have insider information?
I do know.
What does Big Mike know? What did Big Mike tell you?
This is all me. I've been talking to my people.
Yeah.
I got my people.
Yeah,
I got people across the country. See, this is the thing about being Mike Bryan's son. I got the connects as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jonah, do you know what number isn't retired by the Boston Celtics?
23.
Actually, let me confirm this before I make this claim.
I know 6 is retired.
Well, duh.
Is it 23?
Fuck. Never mind.
I have no idea. 15?
When the Serbian comes to Boston.
Getting Jokic, dude.
You don't know that. You don't know that. And I do.
I think you're just grasping at straws here because we're both so down about Jaylen Brown getting traded.
I'm actually not that down.
What if we land someone else who's really good? What if we get Wemby?
He's sick. I'm not that down.
We're not getting Jokic, dude.
Well, duh, I know we're not, but let a brother dream. I'm not that down anymore.
You like Paul George?
I'm not saying I like Paul George, but here's the thing.
I feel like 6 games of the season, I'd be like, I'm buying a Paul George jersey.
In no way, shape, or form do I think Paul George is going to be as good as Jaylen Brown. Of course not. It's a 37-year-old who plays a completely different style of basketball. In terms of a Celtics basketball fit, I think it is it works.
He can't defend.
What are you talking about?
He's too old to defend for a full season. No chance. Would you rather have Jaylen Brown as a defender or Paul George?
I'd rather have Jaylen Brown because he's younger. Sure.
Exactly my point.
Okay. Do you know who else can also defend the fuck out of the basketball? I can name Ugo Gonzalez, Jordan Walsh, Baylor Shireman. Like, we have to develop these guys.
Yeah, they got to develop, but they're
And do you know who's going to be able to develop them
they
better than
the
Jaylen
Celtics
Brown?
the
Jason
Celtics
fucking Tatum.
the Celtics clearly got worse this offseason.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Not clearly. No, Jonah.
1000% they got
See,
worse.
this, you and every media member are the exact, you're lemons. You're
No.
lemons. That's what you
No.
are. Because
No.
here, when the Celtics win 55 games next year, don't come crying to me.
I'm not saying they're not going to win 55 games. They're not competing for a championship next
Yes,
year.
they
With
are.
the squad they got right now, no
Yes,
chance.
they are.
We're not
They're going to
beating
get
New
every
York.
single offensive rebound by having 3 of the best offensive rebounders in the game. Chris Sinak is going to turn into fucking Giannis, okay? And we're getting MVP Tatum. This is the year of JT. Last year was the year of JB. This is the year of JT. He's winning it all. He's winning it all.
I hope you're right. But with the team that they got right now, I'm not so sure about that.
The only thing that Jaylen Brown, the only thing that Jaylen Brown did was give me ease in the non-Tatum minutes. We knew that he was the consistent one guy that it was like, give him the ball, slow it down, and just reset the offense, and then let him get his buckets, and then when Tatum comes back in, we're good. We are handing Tatum the keys to the fucking castle.
Yeah, but you still need a good supporting people. For all we know, Paul George is going to get suspended again for drugs.
If Paul George averages like 18, 5, and 3 a game, Derek White returns to being a normal fucking player, and Peyton Pritchard becomes...
well, Derek White sucked last year. He needs to pick it up this year.
Exactly. So
get your ass off of the G League or the Summer League coaching staff and get in the damn gym, okay? Work on that fucking jump shot, because you freaking shot 12 fucking % in the first round of the playoff. Fucking awful.
But here's the real reason why.
If they want Pritchard to turn into a Jalen Brunson,
have you seen the on-off numbers
of
Peyton Pritchard versus Jalen without Jaylen Brown on the floor last year?
I'm not knocking Pritchard. I love Pritchard. I know. I think he's great.
But
do you think he starts?
Yes, I'm so serious that he's going to become the Jaylen Brown.
I don't know, man.
100%.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I don't know if he'll start. I can still see him coming off of the bench.
I don't want Derek
and having Mike Conley. Mike Conley 1, Derek 2, PG 3, Tatum 4, Nemi or Robinson at the 5.
I'd rather have Ron. I'd rather have Ron start.
Really?
100%.
But then you have 2 kind of similar guards coming off the bench with Pritchard and Mike. Like, you have 2 like smallish guards.
Do we really think Mike Conley is going to be playing like 30 minutes a game?
No, I'm saying he could give you the first 5 minutes of the quarter and like 3 minutes in the middle of the second, and then let Pritchard take the majority of each of those.
Well, yeah, of course, but I
think they want. I think they're gonna put
like
Pritchard,
balancing the firepower,
quote unquote. Yeah, they want that scoring off the bench with Pritchard, because if you start Pritchard, you start White, you start Paul George, you start Tatum, and you start Nemi, Robinson. Who you start?
Probably Robinson.
Doesn't matter. So your bench is now Mike Conley. Yes, he could still hit the occasional 3 on offense, but he's not like a true scorer like a Pritchard would be off the bench. You have Sam Hauser,
of course, yeah,
who can score, but then you're getting to guys who, I'm not saying they're bad, they still need to prove themselves, between Baylor, Walsh, Ugo. Who else is on that? Then you have either Nemi or you have Ron. You have Sinak, and you have Devin Mitchell, whatever his name is, Dylan Mitchell,
and then you have Garza.
So it's like, it's not. I just don't feel like it's as strong as if you had Pritchard coming in, because like,
that's fair.
Why would you have 4 scorers in your starting unit and then 1-ish off your bench, versus if you have like 3 scorers and then you have a guy who can run the offense in Mike Conley and a guy big man who can rebound in Nemi or Robinson, and then when you sub in, it's like, okay, now we got another scorer with Pritchard off the bench, pair him with Hauser, and then you have Nemi or Robinson as your big man coming off. Then you just kind of rotate in Walsh, Ugo, Baylor, whomever.
I just don't I can't see it being a system of where it's like Mike Conley is the number 2 point guard. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Pritchard does come off the bench, just because like he's done it for so long, and it's like if he plays off the bench, then he's quite literally like a lock for sixth man of the year if he just doesn't get hurt?
I just think you do because all the shot like,
No, 100%.
I
I'm with
just
you on
think
this train now.
just with with Paul George, Derek White, and Tatum on the floor, I feel like Pritchard falls down on that list in terms of who's getting shots.
That's fair.
So why would you have that guy who's when Tatum, those 3 are gonna take majority of the shots, and then Pritchard's just, okay, yeah, he'll get the occasional kick out or drive or whatever, but why not let him come off the bench when those guys go to the bench and
Fair.
let him cook for,
Yeah.
5, 6 minutes and then bring the other guys back in with him and then kind of rotate. I think the flow would just be a little better with him off the bench.
Oh, I'm dumb. Wait, I know who our point guard is.
LeBron.
Jason Tatum.
Okay.
What do you mean? It's the best
Yeah.
playmaking forward since LeBron. Like, what are you talking about?
Do you think we get LeBron?
No.
No.
Did you hear the NBA? We'll dive into the rest of like free agency and the NBA stuff in just a second. Did you hear that Adam Silver said, "Yo, LeBron, hurry the fuck up because we need to figure out the
I gotta
scheduling thing"?
schedule. I saw that.
And did you see how fake of a slap Tom Brady did on Logan Paul?
I didn't see I just saw one angle, but they've been hyping this beef up for like
Well, I know
a
ever since the
while.
flag football thing.
But even that, I feel like that was staged. Even before that, when he said,
100%.
"I'm a better athlete," I feel like it's all staged. They're gonna have like some business deal come out of this in like 6 months.
I'll do you one better. WrestleMania 43.
Tom
Logan
Brady
Paul,
versus
Tom
Logan.
Brady. Special guest referee Rob Gronkowski. You see, he got dunked in some cane sauce.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was gross.
Did you see Mr. Bodega draining the threes?
I did.
Yeah. That's a tough nickname, Mr. Bodega. I think it said Big Bodega. I was like, that's tough.
No, Big Bodega is better.
I like Big Bodega.
I like. I
Big
feel like
Bodega.
I saw Big Bodega like as a nickname when he was traded from Minnesota.
It's kind of fire, dude.
So
Big Bodega.
I'm just gonna be absurdly optimistic on the Celtics this year. I really do think Jason Tatum's gonna have like his career year.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I know you're not saying that the fact like you think the Celtics are gonna be worse. It's more so their team did take a step back because of trading away Jaylen Brown.
It's like Mitchell can't shoot a damn free throw. Like, come, what are we doing?
I
don't need to see
boards.
I don't need a hack of Robinson in. It's just like, come on.
I think you're focusing
maybe
too
he'll learn to
much
shoot.
on one. Like, dude, we've seen the clips of him on Snapchat. We know he has that trigger from deep.
Yeah.
He just needs some touch. He just needs to like.
I'm just like, maybe the Celtics shooting coach can just tune it up a little bit.
If anybody can make anybody shoot, it's the Celtics training staff.
Yeah.
So I
do you think that I feel like free agency is kind of like on a pause. Everyone's waiting to see what LeBron does, which is stupid because he's just milking it out. He knows where he wanted to go 4 months ago.
1,000%.
I think he's waiting for the World Cup to end. He's kind of hyping all these things up when he like goes on live or goes on a podcast and doesn't announce it and drops a picture of the whiteboard. I'm like, what are you doing?
Have you seen? Did you see the thing about like with their daughter and the school thing?
No.
Somebody like took a picture of like an enrollment for the upcoming like Baldwin School grade in draw my pen in Philadelphia.
Is she on it?
Zuri James is on there with parents L. James and S. James.
God. Dude, if LeBron goes to Philly, I'm done.
No. If LeBron goes to Philly, they're a first round exit.
Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, BJ Epstein, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. They're telling me they're a first round exit.
No. Yes. How many basketballs are used in a single game of the NBA? Like how many?
But still, dude, that's LeBron's taking a step back at scoring.
Okay. So he's going to pass it off to Jaylen Brown, who's going to just ISO it into the shot clock, or he's going to pass it off to Joel Embiid, who's going to ISO it into a shot clock. I'm genuinely serious when I say this. The Philadelphia 76ers will not be a first-round exit if Joel Embiid does not play in the playoffs.
If he plays, they'll be a first-round exit?
I think so. Like I understand, like, obviously, like, you
just if they got LeBron, they'd be a first-round exit.
Well, no. I think they'll still be a first-round exit, regardless, because it's Philly.
Really?
Yes. Jaylen, okay, here's the thing. I understand, like, obviously we have mad love for JB.
But then I went to Philly, I can't really root for him anymore.
Well, of course not. But also, here's the thing: who's the number one option on that Philly team? When everyone's healthy, it will be Embiid.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because he's the guy that's been there.
Yeah.
You know who's not going to want to take a step back after being the taste of the number one last year? Is Jaylen Brown. You know who's also not going to want to take a step back after they just had their first All-Star appearance? Tyrese Maxey. You know who's not going to want to take a step back after having a resurging, like, top 5 rookie of the year type year? VJ Edgecombe.
Quentin Grimes.
Lakers.
Oh, he went to the Lakers?
He went to the Lakers. He was a part of, like, the 4 players that were signed in that 30-minute span.
Yeah, they couldn't keep track with everyone the Lakers.
I got them on the list as well. We'll talk about them in a couple minutes.
Fuck.
I think LeBron's either going back home to one of two teams. He's either going Miami or he's going Cleveland.
Miami or Cleveland.
I think
he's going Golden State.
I just think
I think it's Miami, dude.
I think
it's Miami or Golden State right now.
Like, that's fair, and I'd rather have it. In all honesty, I'd rather have him go back to Cleveland or Golden State.
Cleveland just has nothing, unless he's like, "This is my retirement. I want to." Dude, they're not good. James Harden is not good anymore.
Is Donovan Mitchell not existent? Take away the contract. The contract sucks.
I'm
well aware of that.
I'm just not sold on what Cleveland has to offer. If you add LeBron, it's not a championship team. So the only reason I see him going there is like, this is my last year. I'm going to retire as a Cap. That's the only reason I see him going to Cleveland. If he truly wanted to win a ring, which he said he's not chasing, it's going to be Miami. Or if he just wants to have 1 year of just fun vibes, it's going to be Golden State.
If he wanted to fucking win a ring, he would be on San Antonio right now.
Yeah, or the Knicks, or the Nuggets.
Or the Thunder.
Could you imagine LeBron on the Thunder?
I'd kill myself.
Watch it happen, dude.
Probably. Maybe that's the fucking tomfoolery we've been biting this entire time. Sam Presti's been like, yeah, I've been saving these picks. It's like, I've been backdooring LeBron.
It's a sign and trade, and they trade someone for like 7 first-round picks.
Lakers get 7 first-round picks, get the next 8 valuable first-round picks from the Thunder, and then it's just
and Hartenstein.
Oh, so they won the Mavs trade? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
Okay, enough Celtics talk for right now. We'll do plenty of that later throughout the rest of the year and the rest of this podcast. I mean, in reality, if it wasn't for Jaylen Brown getting traded, the trade you and I would be sitting here talking about would be the Kawhi Leonard trade, but that obviously isn't finalized yet.
It's pending.
It is because of the whole investigation.
But dude, they knew about this like a year ago now. It's like,
well, it's because they
make up their minds.
I know. I think they're just going to sweep it under the rug, which is bullshit. But like, it is what it is.
I don't care.
I don't either.
Let them go back to Toronto.
100%. Like,
you know what I love? LaMelo Ball
to Minnesota. I do as well.
I kind of love that.
I love it. Love it.
It was weird to be. I'm like, dude, I'm looking at Minnesota. I'm like, that's gonna be a fun team.
My only concern is their size.
I'm watching. Yeah.
Because like past Gobert, it's like your next okay. Your list starting lineup: LaMelo.
DiVincenzo's off ACL or Achilles, so he's not going to be back.
He won't be back quickly, obviously.
McDaniels,
but then
Dosunmu.
You could put you could go LaMelo, Dosunmu, Edwards, McDaniels, Gobert.
I like that.
That's a great team, but it's just like, God forbid Gobert goes down. Then it's
Caleb
like, now
Wilson.
Don't even get me started on how much I love Caleb Wilson.
Chicago loves their Caleb W's.
Do you even put it?
Also, this is a little off topic. You know who's a free agent who I'm still waiting to sign somewhere?
Who?
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, just like his knees.
I wonder if he's waiting to see where LeBron goes. Because that Lonzo LeBron 2018 was not nasty, dude. Like, bring it back. I want Lonzo on the Celtics, dude. I would eat that up.
I would be down with that.
Because here's
Lonzo
the thing.
Ball. Here's the thing. After Mike Conley got signed, I tweeted out from the Triple Threat Talk account. I said, "All right, sweet. We got our veteran guard. Now let's get an actual guard, like a Colin Gillespie or a Brandon Williams."
Dude, they got Lonzo Ball.
If we were able to get Lonzo Ball in 80% of what he was for the 2022 Chicago Bulls,
that first half of that season,
it'd be wraps. Because he would be everything that we would need in terms of
facilitate. Yeah, he can facilitate.
He only facilitates. Like, literally,
what's be perfect.
Open. That's what I mean. I just don't know if anybody's going to take a chance on him just because of how bad he did in Cleveland last year, and then as well as health.
Yeah.
It's so tough. So to talk about Caleb Wilson real quick, Caleb Wilson's on my list. He's one of my guys now. Out of anybody in that top 4, you can have DeBonsa. I want Caleb Wilson.
I like Caleb Wilson.
That poster, the posters,
that was nasty.
Posters,
Yeah.
My God, just like,
isn't there Summer League on right now?
Yeah, I'm kind of watching it.
Yeah.
I just watched the Heat and Pistons. I think the Clippers are about to play. Holy shit.
Oh, I want to watch that Clippers game. Let's wrap this shit up.
Caitlin Clark had 45 and 10.
Snooze.
I don't really care.
Who'd they play?
Couldn't tell you. Okay. I'm gonna rapid fire some overall free agency stuff. Austin Reeves re-signs with the Lakers for like $180 million. Took a $5 million pay cut.
Wow.
What a legend.
That team is still gonna be so bad.
They have.
I don't care if Luke is on the team. They have 5 white guys starting.
You and I may have like had like some differences on some of these. I couldn't be more with you. They have $475 million invested in Walker Kessler, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic. 2 of which can't play defense. The other can't play offense. So what are you going to do?
So they're going to win 43 games next year.
I think they'll probably win more if Luka plays the entire year, but like I think it will be sub 50.
They just want to be able to defend.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Colin Sexton.
What are they going to do?
I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm kidding with that. Like some of the other moves that they made was like Quentin Grimes, Colin Sexton, Sandro Mavetsky guy from, I don't know how to say his name, from the Raptors, Walker Kessler, which was such a fucking overpay for 4 years, $130 million. And
they traded
out of picks. They traded 8 into the Wizards.
I love that for him, though.
I love that for the Wizards.
That team's going to be fun.
I'm going to watch a ton of Wizards games. I was on them early.
You're a Wizards fan? You were on them last year.
Thank you. Needed that. The stock was always there. It is at a high. What else?
What team was I on last year?
I feel like there was like a mini Grizzlies phase.
No, I don't like I don't like Ja.
I'm trying to.
And now I can't root for him. I don't like Boozer. I really hope they don't win it, dude. If Boozer wins the freaking Summer League, I'm going to be so pissed.
I think. Wait, who do they play? I want to say they play the Lakers tomorrow. No, I don't know. I'm gonna
Atlanta.
I thought I was the Atlanta. No, I was the Orlando guy.
No, they play Rockets, Grizzlies semifinals,
and then Lakers, Warriors.
Lakers, Warriors semifinals.
Yeah,
dude, the Celtics were so close to making it.
I know.
Like, fuck, I wanted.
If they didn't blow the lead against the fucking Kings, then they would be there.
Yeah, they would have had the point differential. Yeah, but well,
it is what it is. Rest up. Be ready for October.
I gotta watch his Jazz game. Who's balling out right now?
We'll get that in a second, dude. But Trae Young re-signs for 4 years, which is perfect for the Wizards because by the time his contract runs out, Wizards fans will be sick of him, and then AJ DeBonsa will sign a supermax. Norman Powell to the Bulls, I think, is probably going to be the value move of the offseason.
Love that.
2 years, $45 million. I understand he's like 30-something, which is surprising. I did not realize how old he is. Guy's gross. He's a great scorer and is perfect for Chicago. Tough energy, good crowd guy. Will teach Caleb Wilson how to be a vet or how to be a pro. Other draft stuff, it was pretty chalk for the top 8. The only the first shocking pick was Merez Johnson at 9. I thought the Mavericks with Dusty May going there now. I thought they were going to go with Daymara just to truly lock up a big man for the next couple of years because I thought they were going to move off of Gafford this offseason. Clearly doesn't look like they are. I'm so mad at the Thunder and the Sixers for the picks that they got because Daymara instantly solves their Isaiah Hartenstein thing, which I thought they were going to actually follow through on, but then they said, no, we're keeping Isaiah Hartenstein long-term. So now I really don't know what they're going to do with the money situation there in OKC. And
they'll trade someone. They'll get.
I think. Well, here's the thing. Lou Dort's I think they accepted Lou Dort's player option.
And Caruso will be out of there soon.
Caruso gets paid. He's on a contract.
I know, but I'm saying you can't keep everyone.
No, I know, but I don't know. I feel let's be real. I think if they're going to move off anybody, it's going to be J-Dub. It's going to be tough to have somebody with a lingering hamstring issue. No, just because of the size and the defensive ability. I understand the factor of the Wemby thing, but he's got to be.
Yeah, he's tall.
He's going to get over it at some point. He's going to build enough muscle mass to where he's going to be stronger than him or something and help be able. just whatever. But J-Dub with the hamstring
I could see
issue
it.
from last year, that's a lot of money for a guy who's going to have a lingering hamstring issue.
It's like J-Dub's gonna be on Blazers in like 2 years.
What would that? I'm trying to think about like probably just a fuck
I
ton of
don't know,
picks.
picks and like a couple just role players.
Yeah. But I mean, Bennett Sturts and Ademara for the Thunder is gross. And then that Falon guy for the 76ers, he's going to be really good as well. So, I mean, it will be interesting. Yaxel Lendenberg to the Warriors, I think, is going to be an awesome move for them, especially with like because that's what the Warriors needed. They needed somebody who can come out of the draft and be like, hey, impact player right away. And you basically said that and be like, yeah, we know this guy's 23, but we want him to come in right away, and he's shown out. Celtics Summer League stuff. I mean, I've been really happy with Ugo. Sinak looks
Dude,
awesome.
I love Mitchell. Looking great.
Mitchell, I understand like this is like the age old question when it comes to like basketball players, like the if they can shoot thing. If they could shoot, they would be like a top whatever player.
Amari Williams.
I love Amari Williams.
Yeah, he's been great. I was on him so much last year, was I not?
You were. I was with you.
Last summer, I was like, dude, Amari Williams needs to be our starting
But if
center.
Dylan Mitchell can shoot like 33% from three, if Dylan Mitchell can shoot like mid 30% from three, I'm more than okay with it. He's already gonna be one of the best athletes in the NBA. His defensive instincts is incredible. Like I just think the defense from the Celtics is gonna be unreal. But trying to think about anything else.
That's all for basketball for now.
I mean, yeah, like we got time.
We got well, there's two things. We have World Cup final on Sunday. Argentina versus Spain. Who do you got?
I'm gonna say this right now. I am a Messi GOAT guy, but I have Spain winning 2-1.
Ooh, I like it. I got Spain winning as well.
Because here's the thing, and I know you've seen the picture. The baptism was real. There's no fucking like, I like as much as I believe it, I still can't believe that baby in that picture was Lamine.
I know that's crazy.
What? Like,
what are the
you talk
odds?
about butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Also, it's funny that it's just coming out now.
I know, but
like why didn't this come out like 2 years ago when you mean was just balling?
I don't know.
If
you take I saw this post. This is really fucking stupid. If you take Lionel Messi's like full name with the middle name and write it out like Lionel middle name Messi, and take the first two letters of each name and line it up, it is Lamine.
Really?
Lamine, Spain 2-1. Even though it's going to be rigged and Argentina's going to win 2-1 in penalties or in extra time, but
dude, I don't understand how they get away with everything.
I don't know.
It's absurd. It's annoying. I hope Spain win. If Spain win, Rodri generally might be like one of the greatest footballers of all time, if he's not already.
I mean, Lamine would put himself as probably like clear best in the world.
Yeah, one of, yeah. Like if he scores, he's had a little bit of a
if he scores,
dude, Rodri, I'm telling you, Rodri has been the best player on that team.
Yeah,
all tournament.
I think like you can make like
he's the best number 6 in the world. I mean, think about it. He would have won multiple Premier Leagues, multiple FA Cup.
Who do you think is a better 6 all time? Sergio Busquets or Rodri?
Rodri.
That's fair,
dude. Multiple Premier Leagues, multiple FA Cups, multiple Carabao Cups. Champions League winner, had the game-winning goal in the Champions League. He won the Euros 2 years ago, and then won UEFA Nations League. He was, I think, either Euros player of the tournament. He was the MVP of the whole tournament. Then Ballon d'Or winner. And if he adds a World Cup to that, I mean, and he's won Club World Cup, Super Cup. Like he's
is he better than Ronaldo?
Well, they're completely different.
I understand. I'm joking with you.
But yes, it was just funny. Pep last fall said, because you know Rodri's coming off ACL injury, he goes, Rodri will not be at his best like this season. You will see peak Rodri during the 2026 World Cup. He said that a year ago. Look where we are now. Hey, damn.
Pep knew. Pep always knows.
He truly does. Do you see he's staying within Man City Football Group to help behind the scenes?
Good.
And that is if a new coach ever wants some help, he's like, just give me a phone call. So I'm like, okay, good. At least we'll have the
I was
same
gonna
kind of
say, I
hopeful
just, like, can't really
mentality behind the
I just, like,
scenes.
don't really see him going anywhere else.
Mhm.
Like,
I
you
could see him
know?
taking I could see him taking an international coaching job.
I was gonna say, like, the only
I hope England fire Tuchel because that dude's a fucking idiot.
I don't want him to go to England.
I would love him to go to England. If he went to England, they'd win the World Cup.
That's what I mean.
Tuchel is such an idiot.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
I know it was rigged, but his game plan for the last 30 minutes just to
He
park
literally
the
was like,
bus and
"Nope, we
play
got it,"
8 defenders. I'm like, "You were literally dominant for the first 65 minutes of the
by
game, and then you
attacking.
scored. Keep that pressure going. Don't sit back. If you let Argentina attack against you for 40 minutes, they're gonna score at
If
some point."
you if he was like, "Alright, 85th minute, now we're gonna park," that's fine.
I would get it, but for 40 minutes, I'm like,
No.
you sub off all your attack. You have 8 defenders, and then you have Jude, Harry Kane, and Anthony Gordon. That's it. And then you said 8 guys. It looked like the Mexico game. First
Yep.
off, that Mexico-England game was insane.
Crazy.
It just looked like that, like but that made sense because they were down a man. So I'm like, "Okay, you're
Yeah.
gonna park the bus for 40 minutes against." I'm like, "I get it." But to do it with a lead with the same amount of players,
Against
I didn't
Argentina?
against Argentina, I'm like, "You're stupid." I
Dumb.
I literally was texting my dad, I was like, "Oh, they're parking the bus. Argentina's gonna score at some point." And then 3 minutes later, I just say, "1-1." I'm like, I knew it was coming, like, it
Yeah.
was and then they tried to sub on, then change up their entire mojo, and then they're like, "Alright, let's take off some of these other defenders and put in attack." So they put in Ivan Toney, who hasn't touched the field the
Yeah,
whole
they're like it was
tournament,
just like rust.
and Marcus Rashford, and then they had Burns playing striker. I'm like, "Oh, what are they doing?" I'm like, you just ruined the whole team's mojo when you're like, "Okay,
Yeah.
we have the lead. Now we're gonna change everything up and just play and, just defend for the next 4." I'm like, it was just stupid. Um, Honestly, like, they deserve to lose after that coaching job because that was just
Yeah.
ridiculous
It
because
was
they
bad.
should have easily won that game. But how it's and dude, and then the France-Spain game was also something.
Yeah.
They just, like Spain's defense is just insane.
It was
I mean, I think it
ridiculous.
was, like, the first half, I'm not even sure that France even had a shot on target. I mean, there were so many good games in the tournament. That USA-Belgium game with the red card that was taken back and
Yep.
then suspended. Um, I'm pulling up all the scores real quick.
Speaking of
That w
controversy, we got
Oh,
the
then that
Open
Norway-England game was
Championship.
crazy. Oh, yeah, Bryson.
Bryson. I think it's dumb.
Yeah. Argentina-Egypt, what a game. They called back that
That was an awesome game. I was watching all I
I
so
dude, the fact that they called the goal
I
back.
know.
And then the same thing happened in the England game where they had a foul that led to a goal, but since it was Argentina, they just let the goal stand. I'm like, "Really?" It was barely a foul. And it happened 3 seconds where they scored. This one happened, like, a full minute on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are we doing?"
Oh, yeah, the Julian
But
Alvarez foul, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
I
dumb.
mean, Spain-Portugal game was crazy. Norway-Brazil, Holland brace. You were ahead of me and you texted me, "Holland." I was like, "Fuck." I'm like 30 seconds behind. It was so funny. That Cape Verde versus Argentina game was a lot of fun. That Portugal-Croatia game was really good. Do you remember that? When it's like
Yeah.
120 or like 110 and then they scored, and then they had the goal called back. I don't know, it's been such an electric tournament.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we have France-England, which should have been the final. Did you see the memes where, like, Harry Kane and Mbappe should just let each other score 5 plus goals so Messi doesn't win the Golden Boot?
That's crazy.
Like, imagine, like, yeah, Mbappe, if you can score 10 goals against us, we don't really care. He's so funny. But, also, real quick, NFL, dude.
Yeah.
I'm itching for
Right around the
NFL season to
corner.
start.
I literally played a
Oh,
golf by the way, broke 100 for the first time last weekend.
I saw.
I know you saw.
Congrats.
Thank you, appreciate it. Finally got my driver back after I'll text you that whole commotion thing. We were literally on the course and me, Andy, and then his friend Austin, we were all sitting there and just like, I want a Sunday of football so badly.
Dude, I would do anything for NFL right now.
So,
Crisp all day, NFL. I'm also kinda itching for college football.
dude, I was gonna say you got to get in on college
Mainly
football.
mainly Notre Dame. A lot of prime times this year this season, a lot of night games. I'm so ready for it.
Fair
I
enough.
can't wait. Number 1 defense in the league
All
in
right.
college football.
BC's gonna win like 2
Bring
games.
bring it bring it back to
Luke
South
Murray though
Bend. We
saving
need
BC
it.
basketball. That's all I know.
My I'm only watching Notre Dame football, and then the occasional when I'm bored on a Saturday night, like, yeah, I'll tune into Tulsa versus Utah at 9 p.m. I don't give a fuck. Let me
Whoa!
watch
First off,
Hawaii versus
Tulsa versus like Utah at 9 p.m. would not be 9 p.m. for you. It would be 9 p.m. for me.
No, we have the late games, Utah, all those West
No,
Coast
I know,
games.
but like those games, like, oh well, sure, but like those are like the Hawaii games when they're at 9 for you.
Now, sometimes you'll get the UCLA, USC.
Yeah, but you only have an hour. 9, fair. Okay, fair.
Like, I'm itching for, like, Utah, UCLA, 9:30 kickoff. I need that. Or you just get, like, a random you're getting, like, Fresno State versus San Diego
I'll tell
State.
you what the best ones are. When you turn into Tuesday night some action, some Middle
Yeah,
American Conference action, get some Northern Illinois versus Toledo on the screen. Fire me up.
I
Anyway,
like the Friday night games.
love a Friday
The
night
Friday
game.
ones are always electric.
Friday night games are fun because it's like especially
It's the start of
during
the
like
weekend,
especially
the
during
fall.
college football, like NBA hasn't started yet. Obviously, there isn't an NFL game on. You need something.
We'll have NFL Thursday. It's like, and then it's like, oh my god, Friday, and it's just a late Friday night. I'm just like, I can just watch. I can be a degenerate and just watch a college football game on a
Yeah,
Friday night.
exactly.
I
So
just need I need global warming to chill, and I want some actual fall this year because God, it was 80 every day from like September to March.
come on down to Mass. It'll be
Dude, I might
50s
have to.
by August. Or no, it
I
won't,
need
but
that. Did you see Notre Dame, Wisconsin, first week of the season at Lambeau?
that'll be fun.
They both have like new jerseys for it. Like Notre Dame dropped like
Yeah, like yeah, I know what you
a
mean.
really sick like all navy with like everything like they look
Gold
really cool.
accents.
Wisconsin's were kind of ugly, but they went like all red with like gray numbers. It was weird,
I'll look at them. I'll let you know my thoughts.
but I'm hyped. Notre
It'll be
Dame,
fun.
Notre Dame
We're
winning the
wrapping up the
Natty. I'm
dog
calling it now.
days. We're wrapping up the dog days of summer, but it's
And
kind
then
of
we're gonna have Premier League, NFL, college football,
NBA.
NBA, beginning of hockey. We'll have playoff baseball. God damn.
Like it's by far like August to
Well, October is like
November.
the peak
August.
of it all.
I'll even go this far and say August to Thanksgiving is probably like it's like you could easily make
You
the
just have the
case.
most sports.
Yeah, you could easily make the case that it's like some of the best. It's like one of the best times to be a sports fan in the entire calendar
No, yeah,
year.
we'll have every sport, major sport, plus Premier League and all that, plus, college football and college basketball starting up.
What if we did that for a pod? Rank the 12 months of sports in order.
I'll have to
Well,
think of it, but yeah, I'm
no, of
down.
course. Like we'll come with individual lists, individual reasoning, and then we'll talk.
Okay, I gotta get a calendar of when everything is, but yeah,
1,000%, 1,000%.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Deal. All right, that will be if not
What's last? We're both gonna say July. July's gotta be the worst.
like low key, probably
Pencil it in July, number 12. Let's go top 11. What's number 11? Let's just go top 10. Let's be honest. June?
11.
No, because it's like NBA
No, because
Finals
NBA Finals, you get US
and
Open,
NHL.
you get some NHL action as well. May, no,
I actually have a good one, so I'm not gonna tell you.
I do as
So we'll
well.
wrap it up. Is it in the first half of the year?
Mine is in the first half.
Is it the third month of the year?
No,
Oh, mine's March. Wait, that's my no, my bad.
thank you,
I
thank you,
didn't
thank
think
you,
I didn't
thank
think
you,
about
thank
no.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Maybe this February.
I was gonna say February. That was
Well, Super Bowl though. I guess that's only one day though.
that's the thing is like
But it's like one day.
I
But
understand.
it's like the biggest day.
I
The
understand,
biggest
but like,
day.
but here's the thing. I saw somebody talk about it. It was like the Super Bowl isn't like it is cool, but also it's almost kind of anticlimactic as well because you go through these 2 weeks of media and you're like, oh, this, and then it's like unless it's like this elite game and you're like,
I actually have a
it's so
have a
obvious.
good one. I actually have a good one, but I'm not going to
As an
tell you because
11
it's gonna be different.
or just
As an 11.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just not going to tell you.
All right,
now.
that's fine.
We'll save that.
We'll do a full 12.
Yeah.
It'll either be next episode or the episode after that, but we'll have an answer. So, all
Yeah. Oh,
right,
yeah. I
ladies and
gotta
gentlemen,
finish laundry, so
you finish your laundry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the return of the pod after a couple week hiatus, but we are back. Episode 58. We hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Follow along the journey down below. And until next episode, peace out.